My name is Jeanne Shearer. I'm a PhD student in the university program in Ecology, and I'm based at the Duke Marine Lab. My dissertation looks at the effect of an animal's environment on its foraging behavior. I'm looking at 3 different species: bottlenose dolphins, pilot whales, and humpback whales. A lot of the animals that I work with are echolocators, just like bats. When they're in deep water or in murky water, sight is not a good sensory system, so they're using sound to visualize their environment. I'm researching the animals' echolocation clicks because we can't visually observe anything about their foraging behavior underwater. This is what's called a D tag, a digital acoustic tag, and they're suction cup attached tags. We put them on all species of whales and dolphins. So they'll just approach an animal as carefully and closely as possible and then use the pole to push the suction cups down onto the animal. They're programmed to come off after a certain number of hours, and we have to retrieve the tags to get any of the data. These tags show everything that the animal's doing. They're recording all of their sound, their body motion, so you're able to recreate a more complete picture of what they're actually doing. Biologging tags have revolutionized our ability to study deep divers and animals that don't spend a lot of time at the surface. It seems like every time that we look at the tag data, there's something new. One of the surprising things from my study was the fact that the pilot whales are actually diving to the seafloor and using the seafloor. It's exciting to be able to show that. We know the depth of the animal at that time, and then we know how far away the seafloor echo is, so then I can recreate this red, an estimation of the actual depth of the seafloor. There's so much data on these tags. We're finding new foraging strategies with these species every time we study them in a different location. How can we apply what we know from the data we've collected to be useful for management, useful for conservation, or just useful for understanding the broader ecology of a species? Here at the Marine Lab, there's a lot of freedom to ask some of those big picture questions. It's been really rewarding just to have the ability to grow as a scientist and explore.